The search continues for the man accused of attacking his brother-in-law with a knife and hammer, all while the victim's 10-year-old daughter watched. Our Matthew Torres is live at the scene in Antioch, where investigators have been for several hours. Matthew, what's the update?
Well, Rory, investigators should be wrapping up the scene here on Chelsea Way soon. Now, they've been out here since 7:30 this morning processing a home that has now turned into a nightmare for a dad and his little girl.
And I didn't hear nothing until I came out, and then I heard the police cars come up.
Randy Chandler has lived in this isolated neighborhood near Percy Priest Lake for more than 30 years.
Everybody knows each other. We have block parties.
A crime scene tape just steps from his front door is a first.
It happens. Like I said, I don't like it, but what can I do?
Just before 7:30 Wednesday morning, Metro Police say Chandler's neighbor, Alvin Zuniga Flores, snuck up behind his brother-in-law and attacked him with a knife and sledgehammer.
They just moved in the neighborhood probably 8 months ago, maybe, less than a year, and we always wave, and stuff like that.
Blood could be seen smeared on the door and car out front. An officer on the scene described it as one of the bloodiest scenes he has witnessed. Furthermore, Flores is accused of dragging the victim's 10-year-old girl out of her room and forced her to watch.
This is the world right now we're living in.
The little girl escaped while her dad stumbled out of the house, bleeding, to stop a car for help. No word on what led up to the attack, but for one neighbor, it's not a surprise.
I mean, yeah, it's right next door, but it's just the world we're living in. You turn on the news, everything is crazy happening every day. No one's safe, and you just have to look out for yourself.
Now, the family says this was an unprovoked incident. The victim is still in the hospital, listed in critical condition. Police say Zuniga Flores drove away in the victim's 2000s white Chevy pickup. If you know where he is, you are urged to call Crime Stoppers at 615-74-CRIME. Reporting live in Antioch, Matthew Torres, News Channel 5.
Matthew, thanks. A man's in the hospital tonight with life-threatening injuries after being shot in the head in East Nashville. Police say they were called to the intersection of Douglas Avenue and Montgomery Avenue around 6 this morning by a passerby who found the victim on the side of the road. The man's name is not yet known. Anyone with information regarding the shooting, though, should call Crime Stoppers.